This is Jamie Drummond for Good Food Revolution. We are out here in my backyard dealing with the noise of many a helicopter up above. So this is the third take. I'm here with Elena Brugnera, who's joining us from Italy, just north of Venice, from the house of Perlage. Now, we actually spoke with one of your compatriots around about 3 years ago about the wines of Perlage, but for those people who missed that, perhaps you wouldn't mind giving us a little introduction.
Yes, of course. Well, Perlage is a family-owned estate. It's based on the Prosecco Superiore di OCG area. So we are in the heart of Prosecco because we are right halfway between Conegliano and Valdobbiadene. Just 50 minutes northern Venice and 50 minutes from the Dolomites. So we are having the best sun from the seaside area and the best air from the Dolomites. So we are, it's owned by 7 siblings that decided in 1985 to follow what their parents were doing. So family already had organically farmed vineyards and vegetable yards, and they decided to start a business on the organic viticulture. So at that time they were kind of pioneer, and now we can see positive results. Why? Because we're seeing more grape producer, conventional grape producer, coming to us asking for help to convert their vineyards in organic.
So you were one of the first in Italy, but the first within your own region?
Yes, and
Right.
actually we are the only 100% organic certified in the Superiore di OCG area.
Fantastic. And how would you describe the styles of wines that you produce at Perlage?
Well, let me tell you, we prefer quality in quantities. All our bubbles are very smooth and silky bubbles. It's kind of trademark of our winemaker. We're really trying to preserve the grape taste. In our Proseccos and Pinot Grigio, for example, we don't do any blend. We work 100% varietal.
Right, so 100% Glera in the Prosecco and then 100% Pinot Grigio in the Pinot Grigio?
Yes, of course.
And how many different wines do you make? We've tasted about 6 today, 5 today actually, but how many wines are in the portfolio now?
Well, actually we have kind of 20 different SKUs in our portfolio. Most of them are Proseccos, but we have few still wines too.
Right.
Yeah.
And we just tasted a really interesting blend today. That was Falanghina and Malvasia.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that wine. I found that very interesting.
Well, this is a partnership we have with a biodynamic farm based in Molise. They grow the grapes in this farm, and with a refrigerated truck we bring everything in our winery. This is a Fattoria di Vaira, and it's owned by the biggest organic grocery chain in Italy.
So you would say it was almost like a kind of small version of an Italian Whole Foods?
Yeah,
Right.
much smaller than Whole
Right.
Foods here. I mean, they have probably 200 stores, but they grow their own vegetables.
Right.
They have their own meat. So it's interesting to have a partnership with them as biodynamic producer.
And so you make that wine and that's for sale in their stores?
Yes, of course.
Right, and that's-
We are one of their suppliers.
And that's Demeter certified?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting wine and an interesting blend that I haven't experienced before, actually.
Well, you know, with Falanghina and Malvasia, you have the Malvasia aromatic side, and Falanghina has more minerality,
Right.
so the two together have a good balance.
I see. Now, what's the size of your production annually?
Well, 2016 we did 2 million bottles.
Okay.
It sounds big, but it's not, because as Prosecco producer, we are kind of medium small size.
Right, yes, yeah.
Yeah, but as organic producer, we are medium big.
I understand.
Yeah.
And where does most of that wine go to?
Well, we are like 65% exports. So most of our market are, well, Europe, UK for sure is a big market. US Pinot Grigio, for example, is one of my best sellers
Right.
in U.S. market, in Quebec, British Columbia. We are also in the Asian market, like Hong Kong, Japan, Australia, New Zealand. So we are kind of pretty international kind of distribution.
And what percentage of your production is Prosecco?
Almost the 50%.
50%, okay.
50% between Prosecco DOC and Prosecco Superiore DOCG.
Oh, so 50-50.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
right.
I mean, it's 50% of our total production
Okay.
divided with Prosecco
Divided by two,
Superiore
okay.
and the Prosecco DOC.
So the Pinot Grigio and the Cabernet
Pinot
Sauvignon must take up a fair
Grigio
bit?
has the most production
Right, I see,
as a
I see,
still
I see.
wine.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah.
Because it was our first wine in 1985.
Okay.
We went to the German market for a show, actually, Biofact, that at that time was one of the biggest organic show. And we were an Italian winery with a French name in the German market with an organic Pinot Grigio. And it was the only organic wine in an organic show. So that was a big hit for us, and German was one of our main market.
Is it still a big market for you?
It's a big market now. UK, it's taking over it, but
I think they drink more Prosecco than
they
anybody
drink
else
a
in the
lot
world.
of Prosecco.
Yes.
They're crazy about Prosecco. They are.
Well, thank you very much for letting us taste through your wines today. It was a lovely thing to do on a sunny Toronto afternoon.
Oh, it's beautiful Toronto. I love it.
Well, thank you for joining us at
Thank
Good Food
you.
Revolution.
Thanks.
Bye for now.
Bye.